All right, so we're in the airport right now, about ready to fly to Alaska. We're going to go on a hunt with Grant Gillespie and Tyler Pratt for bears in Alaska. Got Colton behind the camera, Kenneth here. This is going to be a fun hunt. It's kind of collab between Kifaru and Viking. And got the rifle checked, all of our bags checked. We just got to fly. One-way trip there, and we'll be ready to rock. But we're excited. Colton's going to shoot his first bear right off the bat. And we can get two tags each, so that's going to be 8 total tags in camp for a week. So expect a lot of action. We'll see. Walk to the truck. It's always out here. I'd rather be packing a bear than be packing almost 50-pound bag. Plus, I got a rifle. But hey, beggars can be choosers. Getting our bear tags, ready to rock. Tonight we're gonna go get in the truck. We're gonna sleep in the truck. Which is actually gonna be pretty comfortable, at least for me, because I'm, little. For Colt, it's probably gonna be pretty uncomfortable, but all that matters is I get a good night's sleep. Colt doesn't. Then we fly out tomorrow to the lodge, so we'll get going. So sunset is 11:17, so that technically means that sunset's like 11:45 probably. Midnight, so it's gonna get dark at midnight. So we'll see. I'm pretty tired, like flying around and stuff, so I'll probably pass out, but if Colt stays up, it is what it is. Sorry, horned frogs. Alright, so we're waiting to fly out now. A little bit foggy on the mountains right now, so the ceiling's a little low. Just waiting for it to clear, and then we're gonna fly back to camp. We'll get to the lodge. Grant and Pratt should be here in about 2 hours. So we're gonna have to take 2 trips. So we're gonna take Colton and I out first. Jared is, and we'll get there. They're gonna fly and go get their tags and everything. I think they have to take the truck to the shop, and then they're gonna fly out, so they'll probably get there like 4 or 5 hours after us. And yeah, it's like an hour-and-a-half flight in, and we're ready to shoot bears. You got the Alright, we're at the lodge, just got flown in, so we're just gonna wait for Tyler and Grant, and then we'll start hunting bears. But yeah, it's freaking beautiful here. I love this place. This is where I hunted moose as well last year. So to come back, it's amazing. I love this place. So this is the second time I've been here in 8 months or so. So yeah, it's breathtaking, absolutely beautiful. As you can see up the canyon. It's just, there's no view I've ever been that's like this. So to be here again, hunting again, and with good people, good friends, there's nothing better. So hopefully we lay down the bears, because it's gonna be a fun trip no matter what. We got our Viking armament rifles ready to roll the bolt, and we got a lot of tags to fill.
Well, we just landed here at the DRO Lodge. Pratt and I flew in separately. These boys already got here a little bit earlier, Colt and Kenny. So we just arrived at the lodge here, and we're gonna get everything unpacked. We only have a couple hours of good light tonight. It's already a little bit later. One good thing about this time of year is we have a bunch of light during the day, and even when it does get dark, it's not super dark. So we're gonna get a good meal in us, get everything unpacked, ready to go. We're gonna get the rifles unpacked here real quick, and then head over to the range and make sure everything's zeroed, and then hunt bears the next 5, 6, 7 days, however many really that it takes. So we're super stoked to be here. Huge thank you to Aaron DeRose for letting us come up here and do this. He left the lodge super dialed in for us. Those guys had some hunters up here the last few weeks, so they left and left the lodge super dialed in. So huge thanks to DeRose for letting us come do this, and we're gonna have some fun.
No.
10, and we're still tanning outside.
Mm-hmm. Need some dinner?
Oh yeah. Where's your ranch?
All right, boys.
Sitting on your stool upside down.
Yeah, we're just kind of laying down now. Probably get up around 6 or 7, and then we'll go check the baits, see what's happening. We just popped a lot of popcorn tonight, so got a whole contractor bag full of popcorn and another one in the other shed. So we'll go resupply those, check trail cams, and see what's hitting them. Just kind of get a reference of what's happening in the area, what the bears are moving, what time they're moving to. So tomorrow we have obviously a big day. We can be hunting right now tomorrow, which we will be, but we're prepared for success. Let's drop some bears.
Björn says he's gonna. He had that.
Go bait the top bait up here. As you can see, there's a wall of rain coming that way with the wind. So it's, a slight breeze today, not crazy windy. Definitely not like, the worst it's ever been, but just a slight breeze. They should come out in this, I would think, but we'll see.
Got the old side-by-side road hunter trench coat for making our way up the valley, and then when we get up there, put some lighter weight stuff on. But we're gonna get a little wet, so.
Yeah.
Well, we just refilled the first bait station. We're supposed to have some pretty windy, rainy weather the next few days, so it should be good to sit bait. Obviously, big glassing and spot and stock out in the open isn't going to be super optimal with a bunch of wind and rain. So, we got one bait station refilled. We're going to go refill another bait station, and we just checked the camera. Got some black bears and some grizzly bears on this one. So hopefully they start hitting it regularly and we'll get a bear killed. So it's still crazy windy out in the open. So we're gonna go sit bait and see what happens. There's a lot of bears hitting it. So we just redid the bait. So we're just gonna go sit it the rest of the day and see if old cameraman Colt can get him a bear killed. Yep. one of setting bait for about 6 hours after we reset the baits. But the wind is blowing so hard even in the trees. And with the baits being brand new, we're gonna get out of here, go grab some food, warm up, and hopefully some bears will start hitting the bait within the next 8 to 10 hours or so. So we're just gonna head back for a few hours, regroup, and then come back out. It essentially never gets dark, so we can hunt whenever we want. So we'll give it a couple hours and get back out here. Well, the forecast, in my opinion, is wind, with another chance of wind. Daily dose of Kenneth, let's hear it.
So it's 10:20 right now. We're gonna go to sleep for a little bit. We're gonna wake up at 3 a.m. get some coffee in us, snack, and then we're gonna go hit the baits. It's gonna be calming down around that time, hopefully, the wind. I'm sure there's shots of the dust storm that we went through and the absolute 70+ mile-an-hour winds. But as soon as it calms down, the bears should get out and move. So hopefully tomorrow we have multiple bears on the ground. I think we all have 2 tags each, so.
I think that there is death in the air, and
I smell it.
something's gonna die tomorrow.
Yep. We got a nice siesta in. Me and Pratt did.
We might have had a couple 2 tree naps today.
A little bit.
2, 3, or 4.
A little bit of naps during the time of the windstorm, sitting on the baits. But there's some good bears hitting the baits, that's for sure. So, a couple really nice ones down at the lower one, which Colt tomorrow and Grant will be sitting at. Then Pratt and I are gonna go up to the top one, which there's a nice bear there. Was it the day before?
Yep.
Yeah, up there, which there's other bears too. So, freshly baited. So, hopefully, scent's definitely gonna be cruising around through this valley.
Great success.
Great success.
Great success.
And we're smashing bears tomorrow.
Grant, what are you making us for dinner tonight?
I don't know. What do you want to make?
We should probably get something.
Well, we're going to head back out there and look for old Yogi Bears. We were going to get up much earlier this morning, but it was blowing even harder. So it's a little after 5 a.m., so we're still getting a jump start on the day. Gonna go sit some bait. The wind is still absolutely ripping out there.
We're gonna give her.
I feel like the little kid on the Christmas Story.
Pro tip, if the bugs are all over your face, don't spray the shit out of your eyelids with this, because my eyes are not doing great at the moment. So 90% DEET in the eyeballs. Well, we just set the bait for 7 hours or so this morning. So we're gonna try and get our sleep schedule down to where midday when it's supposed to be slow. According to the trail cams, it's slow. We're essentially going to sleep midday and then hunt all night. So we're going to head back, get some food, get warm, and hang out for 4 or 5 hours and then come back out.
So we split up today. Grant and Colton went down to the lower bait. Pratt and I went up to the top bait, and I'm not sure. It was definitely pretty damn windy up there and cold. So we're sitting there jackhammering in the freaking, sitting there in the chairs. But nothing came in, to say the least. And now we're back at the lodge. We're going to get some food and us, maybe take a nap, and then go out for the evening hunt. We're going to hunt till dark, which doesn't get dark here till like 1 a.m. So we'll get some food and us, get fueled up, take a nice nap, and then go out and shoot some bears.
Well, it's about 4:30. Yeah. And we're going to head back out for the evening and essentially tolerate it as long as we can. So it's obviously, you can tell by the layers here, it's a little chilly. And it's mainly the wind chill that's bad. So hopefully we can stay out till at least 1 a.m. or so, if not all night. And hopefully you have some bears that start hitting the bait. I don't think the bears necessarily don't know the bait's there. I think the bears are just not stupid. And they don't want to be out when it's blowing 65 miles an hour either. So, might be good though. They might be extra hungry when it stops blowing. So, go deflate some bear lungs. I just got a feeling that it's gonna get a bark. Hey, not a baby. Well, it's been a little slow, but it's just one of those deals. You're patient enough. We just came in. Colt just whacked one. It looks like we had 2 boars in here, so he just killed one of the boars, and I think I just followed up on another one of the boars. So we got 2 dead bears, and we're stoked. The 7 backcountry, it's not like they were 4 shots, but the new 7 backcountry got it done. 1 shot, 1 kill on both bears. So super stoked on that. Again, like I said, they weren't super far shots. This isn't the long range stuff that we're used to, but we're super excited. So really cool. Yeah, baby. Well, here we are, day 2. Colt and I just came in here and doubled up on bears. Colt's bears just over the way a little bit. But yeah, two bears just came in and doubled up. Not a giant, but an absolute beautiful bear. So super, super excited.
Pretty incredible. It's my first bear, so.
First bear and first big game animal,
yeah, first
right?
big game animal too. Yeah, I usually end up behind the camera, so I don't end up shooting a bunch myself. But this is incredible. Went out bear hunting first time last year in Wyoming and got close, and I got the itch. And to do it in Alaska for the first time is just mind blowing. Yeah, thank you to the guys at Viking and Dillinger and Aaron. Really letting us be able to come out here and do this is just a dream come true. Very, very blessed to be out here. This is nuts.
So we just got back to the side-by-side. We had an absolutely epic afternoon / evening. Colt and I doubled up on some bears. His first big game animal ever. So really, really cool. He put the hammer on it. And then when we were going over to recover his bear, another bear showed up and was kind of playing cat and mouse with us in the timber. I was able to get a shot on it and hammered that bear as well. Super pretty bears. The bear that I shot has a cool white patch on its chest, and we'd been watching that bear on trail cam. So cool to follow up with that bear, and just an absolutely epic evening. Really, really cool. Again, so happy to be up here. Huge thanks to the man, Aaron DeRose, for letting us come do this and doing a little predator control for moose season. Making more bear food. More bear food.
About to roll up to the bear bait. See if any bears have been hitting it. But let's go.
You rolled him?
I think so. I hope so. We'll see. We're gonna go up there. It's steep. Like, that was one of the coolest things I've ever done. We're in the Alaska range and freaking just Colton of all people, spotted this bear way back, 1,000 yards from us, in the back of the canyon, kind of, or just right at the head of it. But the bear was it was just eating grass. It wasn't gonna go down. So we came around and kind of like sat here for a little bit where we last saw him, thinking maybe he either, went down or like bedded down right there or went around, because we never saw him come down. There was kind of a clear view and a clear view to the left. Didn't see him at all. So get here and finally I'm like looking, I'm like, God, and you were saying like, I think he went around the corner, and I'm like, yeah, I bet he did. We pop around the corner and he's out on this rocky face. You can show him like this rocky face, like eating. Perfectly broadside. Just trying to get set up, trying to get it on video and everything too. But freaking, he went back, turned around, and just went back. And I think he saw us. He's kind of like weary. But we were down there, and he went back, so he's kind of around the corner. So we walked back up, and I couldn't see him. Like maybe he busted and went back over the hill. But finally, I just catch a glimpse of something black through the binos, and I see it pick up its head. And I'm like, oh, there he is. So we're kind of getting set up. There's some trees kind of blocking the way, and getting set up. Finally, put this on him. I was trying to get Colt to see him. We finally got him, and he was sitting on his hump, on his butt, just kind of looking down at us. And so got the tripod set up with the phone scope, or the all-in, and then ran over. I kind of got
trying to get an angle on him just to shoot. Finally, I got an angle. 178 yards, just straight uphill. Luckily, just got enough on my bipod to get set, got a rear rest. I put it like right here on him when he's sitting there. It's pretty windy through this canyon, so I aimed a little bit, like kind of like if I hit him dead on, like right there, it'd be dead, but if I hit there, it's good. So let it rip, and it looked like he folded, but something about bears is you never get too excited until you put your hand on fur, because you just never know, they're tough. But looking at the video, kind of where I hit him, looks like dropped him. You can see his legs kind of give out there, and he rolled down, but never saw anything in terms of rolling down. So he's either hung up right there dying or dead, or I don't know. I don't think his front legs working. He could get up the hill. So we'll see. That was freaking nuts, dude. That was cool. Just steep country. We're going through this like rocky, just avalanche chute of things, like the most Alaskan thing of all time. And I feel like we're pretty loud, which I think we were. I think he heard us or whatever, but there's no way to get around it. So luckily just caught him as he was going through there. This would be one of the coolest pack outs ever. Like, it'd be so cool. Honestly, I hope we don't fall off that and die. So we'll see. Well, there's a dead bear down here. Didn't go freaking 5 yards. That was one of the coolest stalks ever. That was awesome. But we're gonna go down and get pictures and then video and stuff, so.
Dude, that's a good bear.
What's up, Pards? You're a good bear. Yeah, we could not shoot that one.
You're good. That's a good bear. That's a good bear, dude. That's a stud. That's a pretty bear right there.
Alright, so we were sitting in a tree stand up there for probably the last 2 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Started getting really hungry, and kept telling Grant that it's my turn to shoot, so he's the low man. He has to go get the food out of the Ranger, sandwich meat and stuff. We were gonna sit here all night. I wanted to make sure that my belly was full, so told him to go get it, and he said, "No, you need to be patient. Bear's gonna show up. Bear's gonna show up." It's like, "I'll be all right. Go get it." So, anyways, best way to combat hunger is take a nap. So, I went ahead and took a nap, and my spotter Grant went ahead and took a nap as well. So we're both sitting there sleeping, and had this mosquito kept bugging with my face. Had my head down on my arm. Mosquito was bugging me. It kept swatting it. Finally got pissed off enough. I picked my head up, and sure as shit, there's this big old nice beautiful bear just laying down eating popcorn 20 yards in front of us.
A giant at that.
So we went ahead and little Viking armament, 300 PRC, 205 grain burger. Absolutely put a number on him. He ran 30 yards, and it's a done deal.
Tipped over.
Well, got the bear all rounded up, back down to the trail. I'm gonna go load him up. Maybe have a crown. You never know.
Maybe a celebratory cocktail.
Maybe just one or two cocktails. Maybe just one or three.
popcorn, got some more bear food. We're gonna go rebait this bait station, and we're gonna hang out for about 3 hours. And Kenny and Colt are upstream, and sounds like they have a bear they're working on, so hopefully they can get that bear killed. We're gonna run downstream and see if we can get rebaited at the least, if not kill another bear.
How's the weather compared to usual?
The weather is beautiful, unbelievable. Obviously you can tell it's still chilly, but the wind has died way down, so we're fortunate for that. It is supposed to start raining the next 3 days pretty hard. So we're gonna see if we can capitalize tonight. It's about, hold on, let me tell you. It's about 8:30 in the evening right now. We're gonna go sit this bait until about midnight. So we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be hard to top Pratt's bear because he killed a giant. So anything from here on out is gonna be tough to beat.
Crunch time.
Well, Tyler and I just came back to the bait tonight to rebait for Kenneth tomorrow. We came in here and we figured we'd set up for a minute, and a big bear, an unpassable bear, just showed up. And we gave him the hammer. Looks like a good boar, so we're gonna head over to him. Hammered him, the 7 backcountry smoked him. He ran about 25 yards. So we're gonna head over and see what he is. That's crazy. That is, I've never seen a bear bleed like that. Oh man, unfreaking believable, dude. Well, Tyler and I just came in here to reset this bait, and we got it reset. We jumped in the tree stand. We were gonna give it an hour and a half. We still got some light left. And this big boar came in. He's been one of the big boars that's been hitting this on camera. So I obviously could not pass the opportunity. Super cool big boar, super pretty cape. The 7 backcountry just did to this boar what I've never seen a rifle do to a bear before, and he bled. Bears do not bleed. For those of you that have hunted bears, no, bears really do not bleed. And this bear, the blood trail was unbelievable. He only went like 35 yards, but that 35 yards, the blood trail was crazy. So super stoked to be here. This is my second bear, and we got a couple days left to hunt. We're gonna see if the other boys can get some bears. This is predator management at its finest up here. This is definitely gonna help with the moose seasons in the years to come. So super stoked. Well, this is the very rare occurrence of loading a big old boar whole in the back of the side-by-side. We went to rebait a bait station, and this dude was there. Couldn't pass the opportunity, so let the old 7 backcountry eat. And here we are, super stoked. Kenny and Colt went and got it done, and they just showed up back at the lodge here, and Kenny killed a good bear. So super stoked. We're very happy to be here. Well, luckily, Tyler and I just trained up on another big boar, so we should be able to dice this guy up pretty quick. Especially with the help of Kenny here now.
I'll stand there and look pretty. Yeah, ain't gonna help much, but.
Be well, pretty well over 200.
Yeah.
And all that Pratt's bear was over.
Shrapnel blew the fucking.
Kenny, hold that paw up for him.
Can't do it, dude.
Hold it up.
Let me cut you.
Get a video, Kenny. There he is. Well,
Say it.
here, are you videoing? Here, Tyler and I are hard at work, and Kenny's over there just friggin'
Taking grip and grins.
taking
from another man's
glory
bear.
pics.
Gripping grins.
Taking glory pics.
It's crazy. It's still light out, and it's midnight right now.
Well,
We're cutting up a big bear. That the Grantosaurus killed.
the Grantosaurus.
Hell yeah, brother.
My friend Kenneth said that
Here
this
we
is
have
Swahili
a,
for a giraffe.
Big ol' Alaskan boar, arm to arm. Tip to tip.
Tip to the tip, like claw.
So, here we go. I don't think it's.
So hold me when I'm here, ride me when I'm wrong, hold me when I'm scared, love me when I'm gone. Everything I am and everything in me wants to be the one.
We got sour cream and enchiladas. Nothing like that for breakfast of champions, as we're about to go shoot the rest of our bears. About to go down, see the lower bait, see what's going on there. The boys absolutely loaded it up yesterday. They actually loaded it up and then nothing even touched it because Grant shot a freaking cranker that was heading to it. While we were up top, spot and stalked the bear up there, and now we're gonna go down here. There's a couple of big bears hitting this bait still. So there's been 2 19-inch skull bears killed off of this yesterday. So if there's more in there, that'd be awesome. But we're gonna head down there, probably sneak in there. There could be a bear already on it. See if it's been hit. I think Colton has his card reader, so if it has been hit, we'll check the card. And then we'll go sit in the stand. What time is it right now? 12:30, which it doesn't get dark here till, I don't know, never. 3 a.m., 2 a.m., I don't know. But we're gonna sit there for a while. We got loaded with, healthiest snacks of all time. And we're gonna sit there and see if we can smash another one. Alright, well, just got my second bear of the trip. Man, it's been unreal. We've got 6 bears in camp already, 2 more tags to fill, but this is insane. Absolute amazing country in the Alaska range. Definitely want to say thank you to Aaron DeRose, Grant and Pratt and Colton here, so it's been insane. It's definitely unreal. Very thankful and grateful to be here, but way to, I capped it off with a solid bear here. But it's been insane. Last 3 days have been nuts. But unreal. Definitely very thankful, and we're gonna get this bear cut up, and then go back to see if we can get Colton another bear. See if we can fill all of our tags, which would be sweet. But even right now, it's already been absolutely insane.
What's that?
What do we got?
Tonight we got some fried pork cutlets, deep fried in some red lobster batter, some steamed zucchini and squash and bell peppers, homemade mashed potatoes, homemade grease gravy. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're in, boys.
Shit will be good.
Hi, I'm Grant with Fighting Armament. This is a fried pork chop. Well, Kenny and I, mainly me, not as much Kenny, are so strong that we're gonna go ahead and lift this 50-gallon barrel full of fuel on top of this to put this in this. So, shut the camera. Well, I just got up here and Kenny threw it up to me.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
So, super simple. No struggling involved.
Nope, we didn't use 3 people. It was just that was it.
I didn't help at all.
We didn't use the biggest guy to help.
We didn't use him at all. We're about to have a rock throwing contest. Who's got it? We got a stretch. We're old. Almost threw my arm out.
None of us have warmed up. This is the first throw.
Nope.
Man, I gotta find the rock that looks right, boys. Threw it into the brush, but... Alright, I'm not even gonna get a warm up for that.
Ow! Ooh, dude. That's close.
You probably got me.
I think I got him.
We need...
Yeah.
Now that's some Did you get that?
That should be an outtake of the
Well, guys, we are here on the evening of day 5. We've had an absolutely phenomenal time here at the Dillinger River Outfitters camp. Aaron DeRose was generous enough to let us come up here and just have a hell of a week. It's been essentially a vacation for us.
Yeah.
We got up here and started a little bit tough. Weather was a little bit rocky, lots of wind, but we capitalized. We ended up killing 6 bears and some really good ones at that. So,
Yeah, been absolutely unreal. Like this scenery in this place, you know, obviously it's the second time I've been here, and I love this place. Like it's insane. Absolutely, thank you to Aaron DeRose, you know, and Dillinger River Outfitters. Like it's nuts, and thank you to Grant and Viking. Unreal, great bears hitting the ground, and a lot of them. Definitely a lot of fun times with, you know, good friends. So, what a way to cap it off. Now, got some weather. Hopefully tomorrow holding up, we can get out of here, and then we're going back to the norm, which is a little bit sad about it, but at the same time, it'd be good to get back and tell everyone the stories that we built here. So it's incredible.
So as always, huge thank you to everyone. Again, Aaron DeRose, Dillinger River Outfitters, Jordan Watley for getting some stuff set up and ready for us to come out here.
Yep.
And as always, Kifaru International, Viking Armament, Phone Scope, Born Primitive, a bunch of people that have just been with us since the beginning. So massive thanks to everyone that watched this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and there's going to be a bunch more to come in the future.
Thank you guys.